Imagine a time when the very foundations of thought were being built. A time when one individual sought to answer life's most profound questions. What is the nature of reality? How should we live? His ideas shaped the future of human knowledge for generations, and even today, we're still influenced by his profound insights. Yet his life was as remarkable as his teachings, full of challenges, learning, and exploration. Stick with us as we unravel the story of this towering figure whose wisdom still resonates. Our story begins in 384 BCE, in the small town of Stagira in northern Greece. Born to a physician, he was exposed early on to the ideas of observation and reasoning. At the age of 17, he traveled to Athens to study at Plato's academy, where he spent the next 20 years immersing himself in philosophy, science, and metaphysics. Despite his mentor Plato's influence, this young scholar was already beginning to question some of the academy's teachings, laying the groundwork for his future contributions to philosophy. After Plato's death, he left Athens, embarking on a journey of his own. He became the tutor to none other than Alexander the Great. It was here that he refined many of his teachings on ethics and politics, imparting wisdom not just to his famous pupil, but to the future rulers of the world. His time as a teacher helped him distill his ideas about how people should live, govern, and seek knowledge, a vision that would shape the future. Years later, he returned to Athens, founding his own school, the Lyceum. It was here that his teachings flourished, exploring a wide range of subjects, including biology, physics, logic, and ethics. His approach to learning was systematic, observing, questioning, and categorizing the natural world. He believed knowledge came from direct experience, and this method became foundational for scientific inquiry. His students would walk and talk with him, discussing the big questions of the day, continuing the legacy of his profound influence. His teachings were vast and varied, but some key ideas stand out. In ethics, he introduced the concept of the golden mean, advocating for balance and moderation in life. His work in logic formed the basis for deductive reasoning, a method still used today in philosophy and science. In politics, he argued for a government that serves the common good, influencing the development of Western political thought for centuries to come. His work wasn't limited to just the abstract. He was one of the first to explore zoology, categorizing living creatures and their behaviors. In the later years of his life, after Alexander's death, he found himself in political turmoil in Athens. He was accused of impiety and, fearing the same fate as Socrates, chose to leave the city. He died a year later in 322 BCE, but his works and teachings lived on. His influence on the fields of logic, ethics, science, and politics has endured for over 2 millennia. His writings formed the backbone of Western intellectual history and continue to be studied and revered. Aristotle's legacy is more than just his written works. His way of thinking and his methods have shaped the way we approach knowledge and understanding even today. His life was one of constant learning, questioning, and teaching, leaving a lasting imprint on human thought. If you enjoyed this exploration of one of history's greatest philosophers, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more deep dives into the figures that have shaped our world. Thanks for watching.